My will made real.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Ha.
Огонь по готовности! Огонь по готовности!
I am loving this.
Get into position.
I still have enough time to play my mage up. I mean my sham. Message to play him a little bit.
Score 0-2. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Dang.
The objective is now active.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
What happened when?
You said dang.
I said ding.
Oh. Brad smacked him right over here.
Yeah, thank you.
Kill the Mahal.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
What?
No, I got some gloves. So the new gloves are 69 armor, 8 agility, 8 stamina. Old gloves were 7 strength, 6 agility, and 61 armor. So definitely for cat form, old ones way better. The current ones, look, those ones look like these new gloves. If I were to keep these, I'd have more health, I'd have a little bit more armor, I'd have some more dodging crit, but I'd lose 14 attack power. So that's threat down the toilet. The question is, do I need sustainability or do I need threat? I don't know yet. Oh, so whatever.
What the heck?
Keep the strength.
Why can't I? I can't do anything I'm wrong right now. What the heck? People? Yeah. Yeah.
Meteor strike. Mineral suyo.
Okay, so 28 gold. Walking to the trainer. Let's see how much I walk out of here with.
Just don't buy the stuff for you.
I'm
I
not
haven't bought
gonna,
any of the.
Let's see. Oh, definitely need claw and shred. Well, do I need shred? I like hardly ever use it. I'm not gonna buy shred just yet. I'll get healing touch though. Alright, so I walk out of here actually only spending 2 gold. So that's not. That's actually like really cheap level.
Victory. Play of the game.
Alright, that was good.
What's the
Dad
best
Asian,
heals on
Drifting,
vanilla?
and Kitty. Great comms. I liked it. Monochrome and
For what purpose?
Hollow. Do you guys have mics?
Rating.
For rating? I mean,
Where's
well, but the
comms?
thing is, there's like,
What's up? Talk to us.
oh, dig.
get it, guys.
Raid
Get it.
composition is not an easy sort of thing. Is to determine like
Oh,
who
you guys
is
got this.
best
Don't
and who
worry about-
isn't.
So we're not looking at performance. Like
so,
we don't care
like,
about performance. You guys are a brand new
generally
team.
speaking,
You guys are going to get
horde
wins.
side,
That's kind of how it goes. Right?
Shaman is your
when the
best
team
like
actually
raid wide
formed, that's
healer.
when we
If you're looking
start
for AOE damage like
fixing,
mitigation,
the
then
communication
Shaman is going to be your
teamwork and whatnot.
your
So
biggest
you
one.
guys are going to get wins. Just go ahead and accept it.
Consistent tank
But
heals.
work on just giving out information.
We always
Don't
had
blame each other.
paladins as
And,
like our
yeah,
like
just
really
work on
like
working together. That's pretty much all you need to do right now.
I don't know. I would say priest
Don't
is
worry
probably
about
like the most
winning a scrim,
important.
'cause one, you can't win a scrim, and 2, it's your first time.
Druid
together, so
healing
you
is
guys
good.
Shouldn't expect
It's-
anything out of each other.
The thing is,
except
Dig, is that
just
all
communication,
classes
so just work
all
on that.
classes have
I just
like
looked at
an
that
important
today.
place within the raid structure. So it's not necessarily like who is the
I
best.
mean, if I were playing it,
it's
totally
it's
be
more a
winning, but
question of like
Like in like what they.
Nah.
What
So
they
yeah,
each
just have
bring
fun,
to the
guys.
table.
Just have
yeah,
fun.
they each bring
That's all.
something different
You
to
guys-
the
you
table
guys
to
will
where
be
you
fine.
want a raid comp
Yeah,
that you
don't,
have all
don't
classes
tilt, 'cause
that
that's
you
a
can
huge
get
thing.
because they all give you
Oh.
something good.
Just work on.
So it's
Yeah, I've never rated before, so this
okay. All right, yeah. It's in retail. In retail, yeah. Like your question of like what's the best healer for rating is
Yeah.
is a very valid question. But with classic, every healing class has a particularly like they have a different like sub role within the healing like thing, right? So
Yeah,
um
that's pretty cool though.
yeah,
I like
it's
that better than retail actually.
Mhm. And the reason it can be this way is because the raids are actually bigger. As much as I like the small raids, the fact that
Yeah, just
you
keep it alive.
have
You guys are fine.
20 to 40
Dude, I
people
watched
in a
it, like,
raid
twice this month. It's
means
amazing.
that yeah, you can easily have like a
Oh,
bunch of
cool.
people in the same
Drifting had to
class
restart. That's
showing
all.
up. So having at least one of every class able to heal is really good because they each provide something a little bit different. Druids are really, really good with the heal over time effects
Okay,
are just
fair enough.
amazingly good. So you want to make sure you have like at least somebody doing that to like make sure that like essentially the heal over times help keep your tanks topped up
Yeah, no, that's
so
that's
that like
fine.
your priests
When,
can come in with the bomb heals
when we actually
afterwards, and the
get to
druids do
practicing
some
it,
big bomb heals too. But,
Actually, VOD reviewing stuff.
typically
we'll
your
eventually
priests
go
are
over,
going to be the
like
ones
the
kind
type
of
of comp structure
taking
that
care
we
of
want as a
that.
team. So that's
Paladins,
fine. Like right now, say whatever
flash
you feel you
heal.
need to,
Obviously, you don't
or
get
not
paladins
need
in
to,
this
you know,
in this
that's fine.
version of the game.
We would like
So
to do
that's
something
something you don't
though,
have.
to,
But
try
paladin
and
flash of light
more.
was their like bread and
Certainly
butter
don't
heal,
cloud comms, we'll
which
try
is
and
like a
speak
machine
more,
gun,
you
like
know, if you can.
1.5 second cast
But
time.
we'll eventually
Zit,
go
zit, zit,
over
zit,
like
zit,
comp
sort
structure
of,
and then strategy. and
so
whatnot,
again,
it's
they were
fine.
very good at like
Don't worry about it if
mitigating,
you sound dumb or
like
not.
keeping your tanks at high health, so that if they took a giant hit, it bought you time to have
You
your
want
other
sexy
healers
lady, you know
land
that?
their bigger spells. Is essentially
are.
kind of what those do. So everything kind of works together. In smaller groups, a lot of times in 5-mans, you almost need a priest. You don't, But there was a reason why warrior, priest, mage was kind of the holy trinity of 5-man dungeons. You know, they were just
That's cool.
they were the easiest 3.
That's awesome.
You know, the
Were they,
warrior.
like efficient.
Well, yeah, it's so like the warrior, the warrior was kind of like one of these, like it was the kind of it's not like necessarily that they're middle of the pack as far as that goes, but they're consistent tanking. So like they don't have the highest threat output, but like they have a lot of mitigation, they have a lot of avoidance. You know, they have a spammable AOE that hits everything around them, like as opposed to druids whose AOE only hits things in a cone in front of them. So like it's easier to kind of control the aggro with a warrior than it is with a druid, and it's easier to kind of control the you know, some of the damage spikes and whatnot, as opposed to like the druid, which just kind of evens everything out by flat damage reduction and large health pools. To where like honestly, like sometimes that large health pool can be a bit of a downside, because it means that the large health pool means that your healer has to put that much more heals into you, you know, like to get you to full. So if you take a hit and suddenly you're at half health, well, you have a giant health pool, so it takes a much bigger heal to heal you to full. So while there are fights where druids are optimal, there are a lot of fights where, yeah, no, I just like as a druid, I'm not too ashamed to say that, yeah, no, we're not necessarily optimal on every fight, every 5-man. And then priests, very consistent. They have a very diverse toolkit. They have a resurrect. So like druids can be very, very good at healing 5-mans. But the problem is they don't have a resurrect. The only thing that they have is a 30-minute
They don't have
battle
it.
res. So if you just lose one person in the middle of a fight,
They were bringing them up.
you can't just like res somebody like every other fight. Like you have to make sure you survive for 30 minutes and only have one person die. You know, unless you have other ways of resurrecting, which you might. Maybe you have like a DPS shaman or a DPS paladin or a DPS priest, or somebody else in the DPS world that would normally be filling the healing role. So yeah, and then the reason you want the mage is because, first of all, mages mean that your healers never run out. They never have to be like, oh no, I didn't buy enough water before I came to this dungeon. Like they just make more. They just get it out for free. But also, and kind of more importantly, is that their crowd control is universal. Polymorph works on basically everything, and it is very consistent. Like hunter crowd control is good. The problem with traps is that you have to pull them correctly, and if the wrong thing goes in the trap, then you've got problems. You can't re-trap because you can't throw traps down. Oh, can you throw traps down in combat? I'm not sure.
No.
No, you can't. Okay, so yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't trap in combat, so you can't re-trap. Whereas like a mage can re-polymorph in the middle of a fight. So yeah, you have like a lot of there's a reason why in 5-mans, mage, priest, warrior is like the thing that everyone.
How does that guy
wants.
run into the freaking wall?
Thankfully, this time around, people are a little bit more open to the idea of like things that aren't those three. So I'm doing a lot more tanking than I ever did in Classic, and yeah, like it works just fine. It's just one of these things where like people kind of have to just understand what they have and play around it. And but yeah, people are both more desperate, and they're more open to the idea. Like, so it's kind of a compound like desperation with like just this many years of retail telling them that druids are good tanks. People are kind of like, okay, druids here to tank, cool, let's do it. Like they're not so prejudiced against the druid tanking. Which I understand, because like you look at the numbers pre-patch 1.2, and druids could not tank. Like straight up, I'm looking at those numbers and I'm like, no, I understand what people got in their heads that they can't tank, because they have the bear form had like a pittance of extra armor. They had like nothing in their favor, and then 1.2 comes, they rework the druid, and they buff the armor like by huge amounts. You know, like to where like now just regular bear form is where is it? Increases armor by 180%. And then Dire Bear is 360%. So like the old ones were like 60% buff in armor, and like so like yeah, like no, it's nowhere near enough damage mitigation for this to work as a tank.
Pretty much cool. Oh, we got 3 boys. Here we go. And the healer.
Art Gildu's great.
Well, actually, he might have killed him.
Oh, okay. That explains it then.
I'm not doing nothing right now.
Just make sure you're landing them shots.
I'm about to faint dead and let everybody die.
You got cables?
I didn't make them.
Oh no. One of the things engineers can make is a set of goblin jumper cables, and it's a little engineering device that allows you to shock someone back to life. Very good for a hunter to have, since they can pretend to be dead, and then you know all the monsters go reset, and hunter stands back up and like revives the priest. Which sadly, mages don't have invisibility in this version of the game, so mages can't get out of combat. It's unfortunate. That would be like the mage way of getting out of it. You're like, oh no, fight's lost. You just hit invisibility, wait 5 seconds to fade out of reality, and then just go hide in the corner.
Огонь по готовности!
Yeah, engineering is a top-notch profession. It gives your character a lot of abilities that you would otherwise get access to.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
They're like
Initiating.
great off-tank pets. Thank you, little guys. So I pat them. I pat both the pets, and this guy humps. humps it.
Oh man.
Oh, funny. So bad. I need to open up another stable slot, but it's like 5 gold. That way I can train some other
Ready
pets
for
and
battle.
teach them some new stuff.
Oh, that's right. You have to go find pets that know skills in order to teach them to your other guys. Forgot.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, and I already tamed 2.
And my guild master was complaining about that a while back. He was like, "Man, I gotta go get the freaking. I gotta go tame another cat that like knows like, you know, Claw 4, so I could teach it to this cat." It's like. The reason you don't just use the new one a lot of times is because you've invested a lot of time into the other one, and so you built up like its like happiness rating, because like a happier pet will like do more for you. It's like another reason why like hunters have to like feed the pets, and like they have to put a lot of time and effort into their tank pet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mana.
You don't have that in retail. Like if I was playing Cataclysm, even like you don't really have to worry about a lot of that. It may as well be like an animal elemental. How's the
I
scrim
like
going?
it.
I think he's like yelling at him.
Shouldn't you be asleep, Dick?
Only 8:38.
Shouldn't you be asleep?
No.
Don't you have something better to do? Like watch Rambo again.
Oh,
You fell
dude.
asleep during
Well-
the first showing.
He wanted to go watch a different Rambo.
I switched to bows, alright?
Because Rambo. But yeah, how's the scrim going?
I don't think he's allowed to talk about it.
Alright, finally got my butt up to South Shore. I'm gonna park myself in the inn, I think. Hopefully tomorrow go do some Scarlet Monastery myself.
Yeah.
Scarletto.
Should be able to. 38. So
Oh,
I should
yeah.
be able to go do that. Like I said, White Man's only 40, so I figure I'll probably
Well,
hit
I'm
39 by
doing
the
it.
time I hit the
I'm
end
doing
of,
it at
of
33.
Cathedral. Yeah, I mean, you're not tanking though.
Oh yeah, you are thinking so.
Yeah, if you play tank there at 33, you're gonna get lit up.
Attackers incoming in.
I mean, as it is, by the time
That's
you
probably why this guy's getting lit up, because he's 34.
oh dear. Yeah, by the time you hit Arcanist Doan, like forget it. Like most of your arrows aren't even gonna hit him.
Oh, they will, bro.
I very much doubt it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I just remembered I want to go cure some hide. Oh. Oh, I only have 2 heavy hide. It sucks.
Let him do the
Meteor
comic
strike.
voice. Let them do the comic voice.
Helden sterben nicht.
Bitte die Versen, singt für eins.
Oh, does this guy not still die? Shoot.
No, I'm good.
Dude, I'm sitting at 16 gold.
Not too shabby.
60 seconds remaining.
Granted, I have 2 levels left till 40, and I'm sitting on 26. So
I better start sending some gold to my alt. Oh, actually, I'm gonna make a bank alt. Just send me some.
Seconds remaining. The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I remember always having all these alts, and then like what I ended up doing is I'd end up like going to all of the alts and like taking all of their money and sending them to my main, so I could like
Oh,
get something
yeah.
I wanted.
Bro, on retail, I have on my main, I have like 32k gold. Some of my alts have like 10k and all that stuff. Dang. It's kind of spread all over.
Yeah, I don't remember how much money I have. It's definitely at the point where I don't think about it.
I might have enough. I might have enough to where I can buy a month of WoW. Actually,
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Das Universum singt vorbei!
how do you spell Warren? Like,
What? Did you say Warren? Did you say Warm? What'd you? Tell me what you wish to know.
like I gave my tabard say the first one.
30 seconds remaining.
Is a tabard that the guildmaster. Well, actually,
Like WRNE?
I got you.
Like as in past tense of where? Warren? Or like,
10 seconds
I
remaining.
guess war would be past tense of where? Whatever. Warren.
WORE. The
Wo-
tabard,
like-
the tabard that guildmaster did.
Overtime.
Yeah, the WRE. Yeah, WRE.
Das Universum singt vorbei!
Resistance. Огонь по готовности.
Wait, are you auctioning off your tabard?
I gave it to Gildy that's running with.
Aw, that's so sweet. That's one less gold that you have.
Well, one of my other guildies gave me a gold, so I was like, cool, man.
Oh,
Victory.
I'm gonna see how much longer I can go without wearing a tabard. I haven't worn a tabard in a very long time. I definitely didn't wear tabards in Burning Crusade. It was like kind of cool at first, but then after a while I was like, I don't want this. Take this away from me.
I like the animation of the orc. How he shoots the arrow.
Mm.
Although the troll is pretty cool too.
Well, now I feel stupid because I'm not paying these belts.
What?
There's a belt that I can make that I need bolts of silk cloth, and if I had silk cloth around, I could have got that pretty easily, but I sold them all. Still haven't got a helmet. So bad.
You still haven't got a helmet?
Nope.
I switched from my NG helmet.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be nice to have. I can't get my leather working up because I don't have enough materials.
Now
I've been like
entering.
skinning like crazy, but I just hit this like area of like leather working where I've just like blown through like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of like heavy armor, heavy leather, and like I'm only getting, I can't get to the head pieces yet. Oh man, this like required level like 26. I could have been. I'm like 10 levels above like the level where you can actually have hats.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Here we go. Huntsman's Cap of the Bear. 11 strength, 11 stam. It's almost 2 gold, but it might be worth it, honestly.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, where's the stupid mailbox? Hey, 'cause you go to the auction house, you like buy something, and then it's like, right, we'll mail it to you. I'm right here. Just give it to me.
Stop the payload.
Anna, bro.
Team kill.
with it.
Are you ready?
Огонь!
Splash!
So we got members that haven't been on anyone.
Okay.
I think we'll start. I should start kind of. Maybe I should
Cease your
get one.
resistance.
I don't know. I wouldn't be. Well, I don't know.
I guess I can start snaking to where.
I think if you get to the point where you can't invite anyone else,
Yeah.
then I think that's when you start going ahead and cutting for the people who like haven't been on. Otherwise, I mean, it's not hurting anybody for them to be there, right?
Yeah. Oh, I remember this guy. Mr. Herod.
Oh yeah. Herod. Yeah.
Oh no.
وريهم قوتك.
The spinny axe guy.
Pet, come back, no.
You aggro.
Yeah, my pet died.
وريهم قوتك.
Get into position. This will only hurt first.
I remember as a hunter, he was my first shoulder male piece.
Yeah. Nice.
That little one shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah, I rocked that for so long. Man.
I'm pretty sure my Fury Warrior was wearing it for a while too.
I forgot I get to where I'm now at 40.
وريهم قوتك.
There's no one to stop me now.
Pull back, dude, pull back. Oh, okay.
Cease your resistance.
I'm just watching. Cause they'll be close. Huh? Do I like it? Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's a death. Oh, wait, no, that's death dealers. That's not death testers at all.
10 seconds remaining.
There's somebody here who's in a guild called Potato.
Score 0
It's funny.
to 3.
Do they do anything?
Molten Core Swim Team is also pretty funny because this place is full of lava.
Yep, I like them.
And will be the first to acknowledge that my guild name is dumb.
What is y'all's guild name?
Revenge of the Alliance. It's about as
Oh.
generic and bland as can possibly be. But dang it, we're Rhoda. That's what we are. Can't change it.
Every real gamer has a pee bottle.
We discussed changing it. We all said no.
Sides.
Just like that too. Like a bunch of old Welsh women.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Freaking warlocks with their just class mount.
I know, dude. It sucks. Don't you still have to do a quest?
I don't know.
They do.
I think they do. I know I know there's a quest for the epic mount. Same with paladins. But it's possible the 40 mount is just a spell you learn.
They should give shamans a class mount too.
Well, you are your mount, dude. You turn into a ghost wolf.
Yeah, but you don't get the same speed as a monk.
I know. No, you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even a slow one. But you're better than most people's movement abilities, right? 30%?
I think it is.
Travel form is 40. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna respec. Dang it. I gotta go. Well, I guess I can go to Stormwind.
the payload.
Wait, why don't... What? Wait, who do I have to talk to get a respec? It's like not all druid trainers are like equal apparently. What the heck?
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
I go to Moonglade, where I learn all my skills, and like the dude teaches me skills can't
Sterben nicht.
give me a respec.
Gale de Mahol.
I just made me 2 12-slot bags in the guild. They didn't even ask them for.
Oh, holy cow, are you serious? There's only one trainer in the entire world that can respect the druid. That's fantastic.
Really?
Well, I say the entire world. There's 2 of them. There's one in Thunderblast, which is a Torrent City, and there's one in the Elf City. So, yeah, for an elf, you have literally one option. For your turn, you have one option.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
I don't remember this being a thing, so this must be some sort of side like thing that's because we're in like content phase 1. So I don't ever remember this being a thing that I couldn't respec in Moonglade. It makes no sense that you can't respec in Moonglade. It's like the druid's like the holy place. Why can't I respec here?
Cease your resistance.
This will heal.
60 seconds remaining.
Das Universum sinkt vorbei.
What's weird is I remember, like, I seem to think that like all the other class trainers can respec everybody. I don't understand this whole like, nope, you can't. You have to go to one guy.
Seconds remaining.
Allow me to repair the damage.
Das Universum sinkt vorbei.
10 seconds remaining. Victory.
Got 45 minutes. I just do fishing.
Yeah, your comms are fine. Yep.
Oh, wait.
All right. This with this map, I want to try something. I want friction to be shot caller and comp caller for this map. I want Kitty to call out the position of the enemy team at all times. That's all I want you to do.
Oh,
Nothing else.
sweet, I
Don't
can
call
catch
me anything
him.
else for this map. And then tanks, I want you to before and after every fight say what position the team is holding. What space are you taking next fight? That's what I want you to focus on. So calm, so monochrome and colo, calm what space you're taking for the fight. Actually, no though. I just stick to the shot calls and comp. Yeah, I want the tanks to do it. If the tanks don't do it, then you guys just get crushed. So that's all. That's what I want.
So now I have. It's what I was specifically trying to get unbuffed stats, you priest. There we go. Okay. So 2100 health, unbuffed in bear form. With 37% damage mitigation. Not too bad. Self buff. 38% damage mitigation. 2200 health.
Ready for battle.
How do you, who makes the big iron fishing rod? Oh,
Attackers incoming.
Napago?
in
I
30
don't know.
seconds.
I honestly don't know. I like never did fishing.
and they're freaking 70 so screw that.
Five,
Talk about point 2. Where you guys holding this fight? Where you guys holding?
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Okay. I'm not in my stream there, man. Really want to watch working on NG stuff. You know what Emma Ball's cooking
Next
was
fight.
pretty
What are you
fun?
doing next fight?
The level? Guild Wars. I really like the Guild Wars cooking provision or whatever the heck.
यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Had a lot of fun leveling that one.
Justice reigns from above. Helden sterben nicht. Огонь по готовности. यही परम वास्तविकता है.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
from above.
That's awesome.
Objective
What is?
lost. New defense point. Objective
Have a group in SM and another group in Willing Cavern.
Schutzengel ist da. Helden sterben nicht. Helden sterben nicht. Rain from above.
Cease your resistance. Cease your resistance.
Das Universum singt vor mir! Oh!
Well, I'm not gonna get any upgrades from from Scarlet Monastery, that's for sure.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Okay, guys. Good night.
All right, bro. Good night, man.
You could. They're terrible, actually. Their whole team is full of bots.
Traveling to Hanamura. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Seconds remaining. Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Огонь по готовности! وريهم قوتك. Cease your resistance.
Alright, bro, I'm headed off. See you, Zion.
See you, dude. Have a good one.
Yo, actually.
Listen, you get headshotted.
Friction's brain just shuts down when it comes to overtime.
When it comes to overtime, oh god, the Phoenix.
When it comes to overtime, I don't know how to speak English anymore.
Like,
Okay.
I'm like, English is not a concept, my guy.
Damn, I feel ashamed. I feel assaulted.
English is not a
I'm
concept
bad.
for Friction when it comes to overtime.
Can someone teach me how to, like, not be bad?
Yes, I can, after this game.
Okay, thank you.
Like, after scrims.
You're a Genji man, you don't know anything.
Fail.
I actually do a lot of coaching for other teams.
Okay, so I have to go
Genji.
after this map, but,
Genji.
true. Very true. So we'll talk tomorrow.
What do y'all want to
Okay.
run here?
Genji?
No, we should, have shield break.
What did I just say about Genji man? What the frick?
I
Shield
vote
break?
Genji.
Yo, Asian.
Yeah.
Go junk. Go junk.
Uh-huh. And?
I like the Sombra pick, by the way.
You have a Sombra?
Just,
Attackers
yeah.
incoming.
Oh shit, we should probably have a lot more damage than just the Sombra. Okay, yeah, you're right.
yeah, just go junk.
Yo,
Go
why is
Pharah.
there football? Wait,
Go
guys. Why is there Pharaoh? Okay.
No.
Fair
No.
Mercy? No? Aw.
No, junk, honestly.
Ash.
Jump, or do I listen to Friction or do I listen to whoever said Pharaoh?
Listen to me because I'm basically your team captain.
But,
This scrim, yes. Polo is the team captain every time.
Attackers incoming.
He might get demoted.
Possibly, but for now, yes.
For now I am, but if I do get demoted, I probably I'm just trying to
Figured you were
keep up
just
with
chilling.
the
Dude, I don't think you would be surprised if I took your position.
I honestly wouldn't do.
I made it
Yo,
through.
chill out with that
boys,
talk.
I made it through.
Yo, keep pushing. We got this, boys. Keep pushing.
Top.
I got a
back,
pick.
Top.
I got another pick.
Oh,
I'm, actually
just point.
I'm on point. Am I the only person that cares about this point?
No, I'm distracting you from the front. They're kind of just falling on me.
I need healing, Lucio, please.
It was on the left side.
Never mind. I'm good. I got you. Yo, get the Sigma.
Yo, bully him. Let's go.
Defense point.
Oh!
Friction as Baptiste. Alright.
He won. What's his one? Oh.
I kind of fed there.
Yo, back out.
This is, in fact, not the most winnable situation.
Yeah. I can
Tough,
tell.
right?
We all have to group up, though. Like, don't go in.
Okay, when we're all regrouped and Lucio, wait, I'm the only person. Okay, let's go top right. Bait them in. When they start pushing in, I'm a tire. Okay.
Okay.
W then.
Yeah, W.
W. Yo, there's a trap. Yo, Reinhardt W. I choke, so my shield doesn't get destroyed. Push. Massive.
That is massive.
The magnitude of that shit was.
Keep pushing.
I'm hard
Wait, no
pushing.
fake.
Orisa.
I need healing.
Orisa low.
Orisa low.
Get the Ash.
Ash dead.
Nice.
I need
Mercy
heals.
hack.
I just meleeed their Mercy.
She's literally throwing. She's not getting on.
I need healing, Lucio. Oh.
I need to doing as fast as. Nope, I just wasted speed.
Why we shot her? 3 people were dead.
Yo, Sigma low. Never
That's
mind, he
fine.
got healed.
First of all,
Oh,
why didn't?
right, just die.
Okay, 2 things. 1, why didn't we sound burial when Sigma ulted? 2, why did we
Yeah.
shatter when 3 people were dead? 3,
I didn't sound burial because I didn't have it, and then I sound
Oh.
burial and died, so I
Okay.
wasted it.
okay. But why we shatter? Or EMP? Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna burn to death.
just-
I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. I'm burnt to death. I'm burnt to death.
I hit you, dude.
That was fun.
I did nothing, guys. Okay, let's just regroup.
I gave you so much reaction time.
Oh, okay, guys. What we're going to do? We're not going top right. We're going bottom right.
What? Wait, what? Wait, what?
I know what you mean.
Big brain.
Okay.
Would you
Push,
do? You gonna
push,
follow
push,
me?
push.
Push. Just push. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Lucio, follow the team. Follow the team, man.
I'm holding.
Oh my god, I can't even walk.
Got some picks. By Alpha.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
What the frick just happened? Excuse You wanna me? talk about it? Excuse me? How
How
did
did that work?
thing called a C9? Can somebody explain that to me? How
They
does
got-
that
They were
work?
distracted, not getting my line of sight.
That's actually kind of hilarious. I'm being honest. The big brain freaking call from Friction out here. Biggest brain.
I know, right?
Biggest brain, dude.
I am mechanically average, but my game sense is like absolutely amazing.
Yo,
Okay,
anyone wanna
not. Oh wait, I thought you could go without, and then I.
Battle.
see- Yo, does anyone want to see feed pics from a Mercy Man? Oh, what the fuck?
Aw.
Calm down. What?
What?
Okay.
Wait.
Well, that's the way Scrims is. You never play a full game.
You ever
Yeah.
freaking played a scrim before?
Can you kick me from the voice chat? I have to go. But my Discord's not
I miss
opening.
you. He's gone now, boys.
That's a feels bad.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this guy asking for freaking lobby leader. Like, who does he think he is?
I know, right?
Manager or something? Like, what do you?
Yeah, right.
Don't look at the Discord, please.
Okay,
He's
so I got a question. What can I work on with my comms?
We can definitely go over that.
Yeah, I know. It's like super rusty, and I'm generally the person that just sits in silence like 95% of the time. But I can do okay comms, in my opinion.
Oh well, they're done, boys.
Ah. Okay, so if the scrub is over, can I be yelled at about what I can work on with comms?
Wait, Scrim's over?
Yes.
Yeah, they all just left. Yep. Scrim over, boys.
Scrim over, boys.
We won, right?
Yes.
We lost. We
Yes,
lost
won.
terribly.
No, we won.
Wait, who won?
We did.
We? How?
Yeah.
Because of my comms, dude. I took over everything.
Don't
We're
go into
playing
scrims thinking
golf.
You win or lose.
Alright, okay, so, do we have any general notes for the entire scrim coaches?
You wanna go first, or me to go
Do we
first?
Or do you want to go to specific players? Because Zion, I know you were looking at the supports. Stitch, you go first.
Especially me.
Me go first? You wanna do this
go
like team,
sure,
in
yeah,
general,
okay,
like
go
overall
ahead.
team or player specific?
Yeah, you can do either. Let Zion go first if he's going for individual, and then he can do overall, and then
I'm
you
gonna go overall first. Okay,
Alright.
so for having like half of our team right now being tryouts, it went better than expected. I will say there was the biggest problem I had with most of it was the communication between a lot of different things. That is something we can work on like fairly easily though, and since you know it's tryouts, most of you guys aren't comfortable with each other yet, so it's always hard to like. I can always understand it's hard to communicate.
I
with
can
new
also
people.
be a comms coach if we need me to, since one of my old coaches very heavily drilled comms into me. So I can work with Zion and Colt with Stitch on that one too to help you guys.
Thanks for cutting
Continue.
me
Sorry.
off. Okay, so yeah, a lot of the things with like communication, especially I want to point out literally the first map when we went dive, like that was a completely mess because nobody called any dive, just kind of dove in. all died. We kind of fed a lot. Just always make sure you're like communicating like when and where things are gonna happen, especially for a comp like dive. Another thing, ults. If you're gonna combo, that's great. If you're not gonna combo and you're just gonna use the ult, make sure you're letting your team know instead of just like whipping it out of nowhere and just trying to 1v6. You can't 1v6 unless you're me playing Torb. But you can't 1v6. So
No, you can't. No, sorry, not Colo. Focus, Stitch, and no, you can't. Shut up and go.
I can focus. But you can't just 1v6 most games. You know, there's always a chance something might happen, but it's never really a great idea to just risk it, because more often than not, you're probably just gonna be feeding, if anything. So try to be like better with ult timing and calling out when the ult's gonna happen, so the rest of your team knows. So that's some overall things. There's a lot of things, you know, we can work on, like positioning.
Just some personal notes.
Personal notes. Who wants to go first on personal? Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Then
boy.
you want to go first? I'll let you go first.
Alright, so I was very impressed with the DPS. I was spectating the kill. I was looking at kill feed mainly.
This is real good.
And also looking around. But I've heard that the DPS were doing very well, so I'm proud of you guys for that one. Colo and Mono, Mono, I don't know. God damn it. Sorry, I have a friend who just told me that colorblind added them, and then he just responded, I have the clout. I'm like, oh boy.
Jesus Christ, dude, no.
Okay, anyways, sorry about that. I was impressed with the DPS lineup. Mono and Colo, you guys try and communicate a bit more. Mono, I know they were probably uncomfortable on main tank, and I'm sorry that we'll do that, and we're going to try and find a main tank so you don't have to, so you and Colo can split time. But if you have to fill main tank for another scrim, we're going to try and find one before Thursday, and if not, you might have to fill again, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, that's
But just try and communicate a bit more. Main tank, just don't worry about positioning and everything. Leave that to the supports and everything like that. Because, but you should be trying to be calling targets so that everyone can be on, because you're in the front line. And then if he calls a target, everyone echo it, unless you have to interrupt it. Okay. The DPS were doing good. There are a few times when we ulted when we didn't need to. Trying to save our ults. Also, if it's okay to give up 2 ticks and then go in as a full team halfway through the second to third cap, so that you can get a full fight. So don't be afraid to give them 2 ticks. Also, Voided told me that they can full roster flex if we need a main tank, but we'll probably keep them on DPS off tank flex if need be. Colo, good job for Sigma on your first try. I know that you hate them. Good job to everyone for today's scrim. I'm gonna let Stitch and Zine take over with the individualized stuff now.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Yeah, just first of all, just to echo what Waffle said, like great job tonight. Lamb, sorry. I just looked over.
Don't worry about it. You can just call me Lamb or fuck it.
Cool.
Just call me Lamb. The season.
Call him bot. Got it. All right. Yeah, great job tonight. Like it was good. You guys, I think it was what Colo said. It felt like
it
ranked.
was
And
about
yeah,
4 tryouts, 3 to 4 tryouts in at a time.
Yeah. At first, it was definitely rocky, but you guys actually started looking, you know, somewhat like a team later on, and it was good.
Somewhat.
You know. So to start, like, I get it that Mono was playing an off role, which appreciate you filling in for us.
Yeah,
for
thanks,
that,
Mono.
thank you for the main tanking. But still, like, I think you guys could have communicated with each other even somewhat. Like, I don't know if it's a personal thing, Mono, about not calming, but yeah, we're definitely gonna work on that for sure. And I know with me, like when I used to not calm, it was because I wasn't really confident in my role. But when I started getting confident in my role, then like you can't get me to shut up. So maybe it's that, and maybe it's something else, and that's something we'll just we'll figure it out as we go.
Sorry, I lagged. Continue.
Yeah, no problem. Cause like when you guys with Ryan Zarya, I know double shield's hard, but Ryan Zarya, I feel that either whether you're main tank or off tank, you should kind of know that. You guys never called bubbles, never.
Yeah,
never once.
yeah, Colo. I know that Zarya is becoming one of your specialties soon. You're gonna want to ask your Ryan when they want to engage and save bubble before they engage.
Yeah.
I usually use self bubble for heavy damage onto you, and usually you're gonna want to use if you have retarded DPS for solo queue, use the bubbles to save them. Otherwise, like in scrims, use it to save someone or use it on your Rein during a controlled fight.
But
And
it's
also, we have a bad habit of poking out when we don't need to. Make sure that if we're not, sorry, Zine.
you're good.
Make sure that if we're in the middle, if we're in the poke phase, which is which is basically the phase where we're in mid-fight, we're planning, we're regrouping. Do not poke your head out unless you need to be, because if you did, your head could be taken off by a widow. It can be punched in by Nuke. There's a lot. Okay, continue, Zine. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tank line. You guys never communicated with each other, and really, that's every pairing did that. The DPS. I know it doesn't seem like you guys should be communicating, but actually the DPS should be heavily communicating, especially in Double Shield. Because with like Reaper Doomfist or Reaper May, you guys combo actually a ton. Because generally you guys want to work at off angles and then pincer at the same time, and that's how you guys work with Double Shield. But yeah, so the calming from Asian was great tonight. Like he was probably like MVP of consistency. So Asian was really good tonight in calming.
He was doing good job, Asian.
Voided did really well as well.
Friction, I yoinked it.
What about me though?
We'll get to you. Don't worry.
We're getting a support line. Don't worry.
I did like 95% of our comms for like 95% of our games.
It's okay. We're getting to you. Don't worry. DPS line. It goes in each line: tank, DPS, and support. And remember, Zine's a support coach, so he's probably going to be the heaviest on you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So so definitely with DPS. So yeah, the DPS I think were the most consistent line tonight. But they didn't calm at all with each other, which is incredibly important. Probably more important than anybody else. It doesn't seem like it, but trust me, it is. And then with the supports, yeah, Friction, great shot calling tonight. Like the team didn't start getting momentum until you came in. So you'll definitely be the shot caller and game planner, but that's also a very heavy burden, as you probably know, since you said you coach. But we'll definitely get you with
also
that.
Friction wanted to possibly coach at times, but Friction, I feel that if you're being the shot caller and everything, then we're gonna have to put more work in with you on the team and stuff, so you might not have the time to coach. You can help out during off maps, though, which is what I usually do, which is what I was doing there at times.
Yeah.
Just like when you're not in, feel free. But otherwise, if you're in, don't worry about coaching everyone else. Or like if we're in and we're telling you to watch something specifically. Like I've had teams where they assign the supports to watch the enemy supports if they're better than ours to like look at the positioning and stuff. But that's kind of rare. Right, I keep interrupting. Sorry, Zine, go ahead.
No, you're good, man. So you're asking some things about shot calling. So like you did good when you guys were brawling, and then you did good choosing comps, but there's still the macro gameplay that you never ever really touched on. So like, for example, there's a shield war that the shot caller, usually it's the tank, but the shot caller needs to know like everything that's going on. That's how the shot caller works. And you never really touched on like the shield war, when your Rein could push or when your Arista Sig could push, because you guys were winning shield war or not. You never touched on ult tracking. You never touched on what ults are we using, what ults do they have, what can their ults do to us, and how are we going to defend against their ults. And you never came up with an A, B, or C plan for this fight. It has to happen before and after every single fight.
Also, I forgot to mention, sorry,
You're good, man.
I have a few friends that are up in the higher elos, so every now and then, if they're available from time to time during our scrims, I might be able to bring one of them in for a specific role. Like once we get a specific team. Hey, Colo, I have a friend who's pretty much a diva player consistently, like you were, or like you are, so he'll probably be happy to help you.
No, that'd be great. Yeah, that would definitely be great.
Friction, stop masturbating on your keyboard. I will, but yeah. Anyways, okay. So, you guys got anything to wrap it up with, or because I just want to talk with some individual players about the future plans, because we're not done with tryouts yet. We want to do like maybe 1-2 more scrims, possibly even 3. Colo, do you guys have anything individual for Colo or for Chrome? Because I want to send them out line by line.
Well, Friction hit on it big, like the not overlapping shields. That was incredibly important.
Yeah.
Like that's how you play double shield, and then of course with Zarya, you have to absolutely communicate with your Ryan on Zarya bubbles. So, you like think of off tank as supporting as a support player for main tank.
The off tank is classified as off tank because they have a variety of abilities, be it Sigma Shield, Matrix, stuff like that, that can supplement their main tank. Some off tanks have surprising synergy with tanks that aren't their main tank. Ryan Roadhog is a tank that can work, but it's usually exclusively for countering dive. It's a weird tank pair because you have to trust your Reinhardt and you have to know what to do. And usually it's best done with a Reinhardt who is extremely well at knowing positions and where people should be. So we can touch on unusual comps in the future. Okay, so Chrome and Colo, rotate your shields, call your bubbles, and make sure you guys communicate with each other. Chrome, I'll see about what we can do about finding a main tank. If not, I'll try and just find ringers for the future, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, so Colo and Chrome, you guys can go.
Also, real quick though, is my friendly mid-game banter with Riser like a bad like?
I mean, if you're being hostile, then it's not
Then
welcome.
don't.
If you're being friendly about it and you both are okay with it, then it's fine. Okay.
Because I banter a lot, but sometimes
Okay, just make sure that he knows that.
Okay.
Alright, you can go, Colo.
Yeah, if we're gonna be scrim partners, then you definitely.
Yeah, if they're gonna be
blood.
scrim partners, we need to have a good relationship. And he fucked. Okay, anyways. Alright, so let's do DPS line. Okay, Voided. You did good, but try not to waste your ult so much. And also, when you use Blade, good job on communicating with Nano of drifting at that time, but just try and avoid so many wasted ults. But you guys did good in securing a lot of points that were otherwise losable. Asia, especially with his dumb usage of Riptires that always work.
Yeah, I don't know how this main does it.
I have no idea, dude.
Wait.
You jumped on cart. You pulled out a
Just
Riptire
pulled it.
and got a 2K.
I was like, what the hell? Only in gold, I swear.
He said in top 500 on streams and in
Can I point something out about my usage of ults?
Only in gold, man. Only
your
in plat.
usage of ults was better than your usage of ults was good, but make sure that
I would like to point
job
reason
of
why I
saving-
popped ults though.
Wait, what?
In some situations, I was popping ults to pull ults out of the enemy team, so our team had ult advantage.
I gotcha. No worries.
So there was a couple times where it looked like I failed to ult, but I pulled out Mercy ult and Zenyatta ult or Lucio ults, and then the rest of our
it's
team still
okay
had
to ult
ults
like
on me.
that. We get that.
That's the only reason I was wasting ults is to try to pop ults for our team.
I gotcha. No worries. Okay. All right, Voided and you guys got anything left for Voided and Asian?
Nah, I think we're good.
Nah.
All right.
Well, except for
Voided.
I think it was Asian that was constantly saying like, "Where my heels at?" Don't do that, dude.
that.
You're part of your team. Don't do that to your teammates. Like that tilts your supports. Don't do that.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Just
that
make
tilts
sure you
your
hit-
supports and makes them not want to heal you because you're
Just hit
being
X if
kind
you
of
need
cut.
it. Okay. All right. So Voided and Asian, you guys are dismissed.
Yaga yeet. Where's the leave call button? Where's the leave
Thank
call
you.
button? Where's the call button?
I can dismiss you. I mean, I can dismiss you. Okay. Yeah. All right. You want to take this one, Zion? And you want me to pull Stitch down while you do? Or do you want to do it in the future?
What exactly are we doing right now?
Remember the PMs? Oh no, we were just talking about something. Hold on, let me.
Those. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do them now or no?
Sure. Yeah, we can.
Okay. Friction, fair word of warning, he doesn't mean to insult you or anything by this, but...
I don't care, honestly.
Alright, go for it, Zion. I'm gonna drag Stitch down with me.
Okay. Yeah, it's no problem if you guys stay. It's like it's fine.
Yeah, no, I gotta finish up something. I just want to talk
Okay,
with him.
cool.
By the way,
Alright.
we like you having with us. We might do 2 or 3 more tryouts for you, and then we'll probably keep you.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Appreciate it, guys.
I was about to ban Stitch by accident. Whoops.
What the frick? Dude!
I was
about
gonna...
time.
Accident.
Yeah, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna drag him.
Yeah. So first off, like, fantastic tonight. I mean that when I mean it when I said when we put you in, you were the one who like changed the momentum of the scrim. Like the team looked like legit 6 bronzes before you came in. So they like it was actual Papega. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like it was
know,
funny.
right?
It was like it was just I wanted to go get some popcorn.
Dude,
And, like,
it was in a team
Just like,
at
dude,
its
dude,
finest.
I'm recording this and I'm putting this on YouTube, dude. This is fun. This is
Yeah,
funny,
right?
right? So it was good. So yeah, great job. You're if like it's not my choice whether you stay or not, but if they keep you, you're definitely gonna be like my shot caller for the team for sure.
All right, sounds good.
You are like the guy. So, but yeah, just be careful of a lot of the things that you say because it sounds we really can come off like pretty egotistical.
Yeah,
And
I know.
that's yeah, just and that's the big thing. Like it, you know, I think the team did a good job of just, like not really caring about it, but I'm sure it hit some people at home and like, you know, so just be careful with that. Like
Yeah.
you did great, but trust me, you had your share of faults as well.
I know.
So,
I know.
Like remember you guys are playing a 6. Everyone messed up and everyone did well at the same time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you and Asian were definitely like the top 2. You, Asian, and Voida did well as well, but I think because you two spoke the most, like you guys, that's what I'm a calm guy. I love calms. The people that calm will always be like my top. So, you know, good on you. But yeah, just bring the I'm so great kind of talk a little bit down, you know. Let's keep that out. Like if you're good, just know you're good and just leave it at that. But people don't need to hear it.
I mean, honestly, I think I deserve to be bronze, so
Do what?
I think I deserve to be bronze.
Okay, that's a good mentality. You don't, but that's a good mentality. You know.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the triangle of game sense, positioning, and awareness?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you only need 2 of those to become GM or to become masters, right? And so you don't need mechanics, right? You have the game sense and the awareness to, you know, of course we can, you know, you can get better, but we can all get better, right? That's why we're not all GM. But you have those 2, so you definitely don't deserve to be in bronze. So I think it's just being more consistent and then just expanding your knowledge, and you'll definitely get there for sure. You know.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I need help with the most is being like more consistent and also gaining new knowledge and being able to be comfortable and confident in the usage of, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that, so like I said, when I first started shot calling, well, I was appointed shot caller for my team, and I was not very good at it because I didn't understand, you know, the macro game well. But the more that I study and the more that I learn, now I can shot call decently, right? I'm not gonna say I'm like great either, but I am definitely more confident than I was, and I'll at least make calls with decisiveness, whether they're right or wrong. And I'm sure, do you watch Jane?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he says one person making a mistake, one person doing something wrong is a mistake, 6 people doing something wrong is a strategy, right? So, when you, like, you were definitely decisive in all your calls, which is what you always need to be, and never be afraid that it's the wrong call. Never be afraid of that. Just as long as all 6 of you are doing the same or under the same umbrella on the same page, you guys have a chance of winning always.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Just try not to sound egotistical, and yeah, just
honestly, I wasn't even trying to sound egotistical. It's just kind of like how I talk.
Yeah, it's cool, and like I understand, but I would just advise, just try and work on it, because people can, you know, I perceived it that way, and I'm sure your teammates did, especially during the bad times of the match, because that's when people get tilted, all right?
Yeah.
So, you know, if I saw it, I'm sure everyone else saw it, and it probably didn't help the mood.
Yeah, it's like really obvious. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, you know, you did good. So you're doing well. So I like you, that's for sure. So I think you're the bright spot of the team right now.
I do have a question.
Yeah, sure.
What rank do I actually deserve to be in, though?
I can't say. I can't say as in I don't know, because I didn't watch you. I watched the team. So
Yeah.
when I spectate you, if I ever do, I don't know if they'll let me, because right now they wanted me to watch the whole team today. Then I'll be able to determine that. But I don't I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can also send you a VOD of like
Yeah, no, like,
playing so far.
I'm always down for VODs. Like I did a VOD with Kitty the other week, so just send me a VOD and we can schedule a time and we can go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always down for VODs, dude. Just let me
How
know.
does one record a VOD?
What's up?
How does one record a VOD?
Is your computer capable of recording?
Yes.
Okay. Like me, I have NVIDIA, so I can just Alt-Z and press record and go.
Yeah,
But,
same.
I don't know what you have for your computer, but you can have, I'm sure there's some free recording software you can just download for Windows. But usually, so like I like top-down VODs, because I think positioning is the most important at our ELO right now. So I like top-down VODs, and I like to see, and I'm like usually when I VOD, I'm going to go through like what was your mental state, like what are you thinking, you know, where should you be positioning, and I'm going to question your every thought with every move, and that's how I like to do VODs. So yeah, just record your gameplay. If you don't have time to like go back into the replay viewer and record a top-down VOD for me, just record as you play first person. That's fine. We can do that too. Like that's no problem with that. Does that make sense, Asian?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, just send me a VOD anytime and I'll definitely review it. Yeah, upload it to YouTube, or if you're streaming on Twitch, just leave it on your Twitch channel and we can look at it there too. But yeah, that's all I got, bud.
Alright.
Yep. Good first scrim, man.
This was a very fun experience.
Cool. This is your, I mean, you've been on teams before, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Several.
Cool.
And I'm still on another team, but it's like super inactive, so I was searching for something more.
I got you. I know. I feel you totally. Yeah. Well, hopefully, you decide to stick with us.
I may.
Yeah, I understand if you don't like it. That's part of being a player. That's part of being a player.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes in the future, though.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. Well, all right, man. You have a good night.
You too.
Catch you later.
See ya.
Hello.
So did you rip him? So how did it go?
He took it well, actually. He
So
said
you
he said he kind of felt it, like he had kind of realized it as well. So.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see in the future, but he seemed to
Yeah.
take it well.
Yeah, that'll work. If it doesn't work, then you have to rip him a new asshole.
And I sure will.
Alright. Okay, so I answered my own question. I thought Voided was a girl. I was very confused.
I'm just really disappointed because now I can't get an e-girl. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie.
I have a couple of friends that are like lesbian eager. I can set you up with that. I can set you up to talk with them if you want.
Oh my god.
You have fun from there.
Listen, I already told you, I'm literally just gonna become the e-girl, right? That's all
Yeah,
it
he
is.
looks like Sneaky from League of
I
Legends.
literally do.
That's awesome.
I've had multiple people at work tell me I look like him, and then I showed a couple other people, and they're literally telling me I look just like him, and it's kind of weird. So if you want to know what I look like, there you go. Indirectly showing you myself. It's kind of weird. So basically,
Hilarious.
I'm gonna become a trap.
Alright, good night, everybody.
Okay, I'll miss you.
All
Bye.
right.
I know. Bitch.
But yeah, tonight was fun. That was cool.
Yeah, it was. I like having you around. You bring a good mature atmosphere. I mean, truth be told, like I didn't tell you, but our atmosphere is kind of mature at times and other.
It's all good, man. I think it's good to be lighthearted, and then I think it's good to be
But
serious.
we get serious in the scrims, thankfully.
Yeah, kind of like tonight was like, well, in between is fine, but they definitely had a lot of times where they just had comms.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Oh yeah, it's
If need be, I can come in as main tank. I specialize. I'm a main tank player.
Cool. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to put myself. I don't want to try and play. I'm a manager for the team, not a player. Not anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. You're free to go if you want. I'm just finishing up some stuff.
All right, bud. You have a good night. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yep, you too. Of course.
See you later.
You're
man.
a good coach. I'll see
Thank
you around. Yeah.
I think that everyone has the right to take care of themselves. I feel connected to Glossier because it's really helped me discover myself. Feeling like I'm something special. Feeling like Glossier.